Welcome to qnawire.
So now we'll work on problem 116 from chapter 13. In this problem, we're asked about soap micelles and why do they form micelles instead of coagulating and forming large globules. And then we also want to know if soap is more effective in fresh or seawater. So first, soap doesn't form globules like fats do because it has two components. So a typical soap will have a long hydrocarbon tail, something like this. So this is nonpolar, like the fats, which may form a globule. And then we have a polar head, which is polar and interacts well with water. So this nonpolar part would be likely to form a globule. However, the polar head means it inhibits the possibility of globule formation because this polar head does not want to interact with the nonpolar tail and vice versa. So it arranges into a micelle where all the tails are on the inside and the heads are on the outside. And to answer the second part, whether soap works better in fresh or seawater, it works better in fresh water. The reason for that is that the ions in seawater would interact with this polar head and would neutralize the charge that we may have on this head. And so it makes it less likely to form the micelles. So the fewer ions in the fresh water means that it will form better micelles.